Good evening, all. Welcome to Sports in the North. I'm Ramiko Knowles. Tonight, we continue our series on females in sports with Jay Philippe.
In this episode of Females in Sports, we take a closer look at Simone Stubbs, one of the most decorated soccer players from Grand Bahama. Not to mention, Simone is still actively involved in youth soccer development for a number of teams locally. So what would you say would have been your most successful sport?
For me, I think soccer. Soccer took me the furthest. I played collegiate soccer, Division II soccer at Eckerd College. Very good experience there. And I think now I just moved back home like 2 years ago. And so, yeah, I would say soccer. I was involved in soccer, I think, probably from the age of like 9. Mary and Donnie Knowles, they had a lot of girls soccer going on. Girls soccer program went on at Catholic High when it was Catholic High. And so I was always kind of talented in that area, and they saw something in me. I didn't really enjoy soccer, to be honest. It was always hot. You know, that's why I preferred basketball, and I played a lot with Moan McPhee, so he was really instrumental in my basketball career. 5 o'clock practices, and you know, my dad would be out there with me a lot, and so that's where the discipline kind of came in.
Let's talk about the persons that was very supportive of you being a soccer player, your parents. I know you mentioned Knowles.
Yeah. So Coach Mary, Coach Johnny, they saw something in me that I didn't see, and so they kind of grabbed me up. My mom used to work for them at Town and Country, and so they said, we want her to come and play soccer. And from that day on, you know, I was out there to practice. I learned a lot from Coach Johnny. I think those two from the soccer side, and then more McPhee too. I think what a lot of people don't see is the amount of work that he puts in behind the scenes. He has no issues taking, if he knows that you love a sport, if you love basketball, he will dedicate time to kind of, you know, take you out. So I don't know if you remember Kristen Seymour.
I do.
So yeah, me and Kristen and I, we went out every morning at 5 out on, I can't remember the name of the park, Coral Road, by Coral Road. We would be out there from 5 to 6:30, Coral Gardens Park. So we would be out there from 5 to 6:30 before school. And so that's where the discipline came in. So I think coaching-wise here, those two kind of married well. And then my parents, of course, my dad was there every 5 a.m. practice, every game, every trip that we had to go on, he was there. And so my mom too, you know, kind of, they played a very good, an instrumental role in kind of my successes.
What do you think it's going to take for the Bahamas to put together a very, very good soccer team, in women's sport that is now, to be able to compete in the World Championships, the Olympics hopefully, and those big-time international sporting soccer competitions?
To be honest, I think a lot of it starts with grassroots, and we have a pretty good grassroots program here. And I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying this, I think the politics has to stop in soccer. There's a lot of politics going back and forth between the association that's in charge, and so we're not putting our best foot forward. We're not putting enough effort into building from the ground up, and that's the reason why these countries are so successful, because they have their kids playing from, you know, U10. You got U10, you have U15, you have, you know, different. And that's women and that's men, especially our girls. I don't think our country puts enough resources into building a strong foundation.
I just want to encourage you to continue to do well in what you're doing, and we're going to support you as much as we can and shoot for the stars.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Tune into ZNS Network News for the full interview with Simone Stubbs.